Hello sweethearts, it's Kimberly Lovell here with my magic wand today. Yes, I've transformed my hair just for you. So Kimberly Lovell from the Wealthy Business Goddess tribe, and if you're joining me, this is day 3 of the Wealthy Business Goddess Law of Attraction and Business Challenge, and today I wanted to share with you about providing value. So I'm just going to give a few minutes for some people to pop on. If you're joining me now, please do pop your, just say hello in the comments and let me know where you're from. Give me some thumbs up and some hearts, and we will dive in. Kelly's here. Hi Kelly. How are you doing? Hi Val. I've got my cup of tea here today and my special effects. Okay, so yesterday I was sharing about how to talk about what you're doing, how your business is your vessel and it's really the vehicle for your soul's purpose. And so you were coming up with some really great ways to be able to explain what you do to your clients. So if you did miss that live stream, then either hop in the Wealthy Business Goddess, or you might see some of that on my personal profile. So I really love that you're connecting with me and engaging with me, and I really do encourage you to do that. Val's saying, what's with the hair? I'll explain that in a minute, Val. I was having a bit of a bad hair day and I could have used that as an excuse not to live stream, but I promised a 7-day Law of Attraction challenge, so here I am. Yeah, I didn't want to wash my hair again, so yeah. My Spice Girl wig. And the other reason that I decided that I would put this on is because one of the things for me that's really held me back in my business is fear of looking silly or looking stupid. And so, and I hear this a lot from people: fear of being visible, fear of showing up, of looking silly. And so it's really a way to be able to get over our ego, really, because our ego is always coming up with some excuse or other and some reason not to speak out, to show up and to shine. So yeah, this is me feeling a little bit crazy and colourful today, and from a practical reason, really not wanting that to get in the way of me connecting with you. So back to what we were talking about the other day, with your business being your vehicle for your soul's purpose. So we need to find a way to be able to connect with people so that you can get your amazing gifts out into the world. And what we were doing yesterday was looking at what it is that you're offering, who are the people that you're working with, and how you can reach them. So today I want to dive a little bit more into that, because one of the things I spoke about yesterday was about how we often think about our business, and this is really difficult for spiritual entrepreneurs because very often there is a split between money and spirituality. And so for a lot of people that I've been talking with and working with, there's a lot of issues around money mindset and how they manage to do what they love to do and financially support themselves, and you know what they do in terms of their pricing and their offerings, and so a lot of confusion around that. So I want to address some of that as well, because when you actually come from that place of giving, of sharing, and looking at your business in the way of it being a vehicle for your soul's purpose, then what happens is that you can take your mind away from thinking about the money and think more about what you're actually giving and what you're providing, and actually providing value and making the difference that you came here to make. Hi Vivita, hi sweetheart, hi Terry, hi Sam. So yeah, so it's really important to, you know, it's important that we focus on all aspects of our business. I was speaking earlier on in this challenge, we do need to focus on both the inner and the outer strategies. So mindset is really important, who we're being, our purpose, our big why are we doing this? Why are you in business? What is it that you're wanting to achieve, and what are you wanting to contribute to the world? And then part of your business is about how you're doing that, how you're getting your gifts into the world, and how you're making the difference that you came here to make. So in order to be able to do all of those things and to have a business, of course you will need to have a look at the money stuff, and you'll need to have a look at your beliefs around money. You need to have a look at the value that you're wanting to share in the world, and to look at your own self-worth, your own self-esteem, so that you can charge what you're worth and that you can give that value to your clients. So those are some of the things that I want to dive into. So if this is kind of resonating with you, then just give me like a little thumbs up or hearts and let me know. And also let me know any challenges that you have in this area, because I would love to hear. Like a plane going over. I love it. There's always something going on when I'm on a live stream. Either the cats, or you know, it pours down, or the sun's shining in my eyes and I can't see you. Okay, so thanks Svetlana. So thanks for the hearts, Terry. Okay, so what is it that you're providing that's of value? So we dug in a little bit around this yesterday in terms of the people that you're helping. And I know some of you were finding that a little bit tricky. We talked about the big picture and the difference that you want to make in the world, the changes that you want to make. Those are great for your vision, and you need to get more specific and more clarity in terms of the people you're serving, and then also the results that they are going to get from working with you, the benefits that they're going to receive from working with you. So that's going to be different for each of you, even though you may be offering a similar service. Yesterday I was talking about different niches. So for example, if you're working with nutrition, if you were working with athletes, that would be one type of client group or niche, and if you're working with pregnant women, that would be another niche. It's the same topic, but it's a different niche, and therefore the benefits and the results that those people will be getting from working with you would be different. And in your marketing copy, you need to convey that so that they know who you're speaking to, and they know that you're understanding their problems and their dreams, their desires, what they're wanting to achieve. So I hope that's making sense. If you've got any questions, I know I answered quite a few of you. I don't know if I'm going to get time to get to everybody. There were lots of comments yesterday, but I'm doing my best to answer all of you. Obviously, I can't go as deep in this free challenge, so I've only got a limited amount of time, but I'm really wanting to make sure that you kind of make some headway. Okay, so let's go back to the money for a little bit. Why is it that spiritual entrepreneurs have this issue with money, and what does it bring up for you when you think about money? Hi Morella, hi Cash. So when you think about charging for your service, how does it feel for you? Just let me know in the comments if it feels easy, if it feels tricky, whether you're happy with your pricing, whether it's an area that you're struggling with. Just let me know what's going on for you around this. This was something that, you know, I struggled with over the past few years, really. A few years, probably the past few decades. 20 or 30 years I've been in business. So, you know, it's something that I've had to work through and really learn to value what I was doing and the work that I was sharing with people, and to look at my programs and my offerings. So I know some of you are working one-to-one with clients, and some of you are also looking to set up online products and services and programs, or even looking at higher end programs and how you can leverage your time. So it's all really comes back to needing to look at how you price your packages and how you actually create the packages and the offers and put your programs or services together. Hi Vicky. Yeah, so you worry about what others can afford. Yeah, me too. That was me, and it's still something, you know, it's something that we need to be aware of in terms of what we're offering and the value that we're providing. But here's the thing, very often what happens is we project our money issues onto our clients. So often it's not about really whether they can afford it. Sometimes it's our belief that they can't afford it. So if we're not in alignment, yesterday I was talking about alignment, if we're not in alignment with our pricing, or we're not in alignment with receiving a certain amount of money, then it will make it more harder for us to be able to offer a program and be in alignment and in integrity. And so yeah, so that's one thing that goes on. The other thing is that, you know, at the end of the day, people will pay for what they value. So if somebody's not valuing their results, or not valuing the service that you're offering, then, you know, maybe they're not going to buy. That doesn't mean to say that you know, it's too much. People will often use money as an excuse. I know I've done it in the past myself when I was a bit more unconscious around it. So don't you know, don't allow yourself to buy into other people's stories. And of course, you'll want to look and see that you are providing the value and that people can get, you know, some return on investment. And remember, people get that return on investment in different ways. So that's where you really need to come back to looking at the results that your clients are going to get and the benefits that they get from working with you. Hi Linda. Hi Sarah Jane. Thanks, sweetheart. So yeah, hopefully that's making sense to you, and some of you will know that you've got some money mindset issues that you need to work on and some beliefs maybe that you need to be clearing. That's great. You know, that's an ongoing process, so you don't need to let that hold you back. What you do need to do is to really look at the benefits. So a quick exercise that you can do in order to really dig deep and to see, you know, what is the value that your clients get from working with you, is to think about the end result. So when your clients have finished working with you, what will they have achieved? What will they have achieved in working with you in an hour, or in a 6-week program, or a 3-month program, 6-month program? So my aim when I'm working with people is always that they get a return on investment, and that can vary. Obviously, the other thing I want to say here is that you can't do, I think I touched on this a couple of videos ago, so you can't do it for people. You can offer people, so your responsibility is to provide what you said you were going to provide. Okay, so you're providing a service or a program or a product, and you know, you need to be very in your integrity and aligned with your marketing, but I was saying that I can't do it for you, okay? So I can share business strategies and processes with people. I can clear people's mindset very rapidly. I can share business strategies with people, but if they don't implement, if they don't take action, they're not going to get the results. So for you, if you're a coach or a therapist even, you know, you can't take responsibility for your client's process or their healing or the results that they're going to get from working with you. What you can do is look and see if they take the action, if they engage in the program or in the services, what are the likely results that they will get from working with you. So again, I think this is really huge. I know I was asking you to share with me in the Wealthy Business Goddess group some of your sacred money archetypes. So I was seeing quite a lot of you had the nurturer. Now the nurturer likes to take responsibility for others, likes to support others, and so you need to support yourself. You need to take responsibility for yourself and really be clear on your boundaries around this, on who and what you're responsible for. Because otherwise what happens is you kind of buy into, you know, feeling guilty. And of course we would all do the work that we love to do for free. And, you know, for many years I did that. And unfortunately it doesn't pay our bills. It doesn't help us to grow our business. Yeah, we're living in this world and we use money for rent, for mortgages, for food, for everything. So, you know, much as I know lots of you, and this was me in the past, would have preferred not to have to deal with money, that's not how we're living. And so really money is teaching us to be in our power and to find and discover our worth, okay? So I was saying again, a few live streams ago, if you haven't missed any, you maybe want to check them out and catch up on them, because there's a lot of gems in there. As feels like I'm yakking away 10 to the dozen sometimes. I'm kind of fired up with so much to share with you. So if this is resonating with you around the money stuff, around these challenges, around worth, just give me a thumbs up and a hearts. Svetlana's saying she's a ruler. Yeah, I'm a ruler archetype. So, you know, ruler archetype is about the queen, and the queen, for me, it's about the divine archetype, the divine feminine, and it's about creating a legacy. So each of the archetypes have a soul's purpose, and the sole purpose of the ruler archetype is to create an empire that everybody can win from. Hi Della, thanks sweetheart. So I'm glad you're loving the hair. Not feeling quite so silly. Who knows what colour it might be tomorrow. I did try on a different colour earlier, but I had my wig a bit tangled, so yeah, so do check out on the money mindset, and look at, a lot of people when they talk about the value that they provide, they really aren't clear on that. So here's the exercise. I wandered off the point. So take a piece of paper and a pen and write down the results that people get from working with you, okay? And you want to write down about 20 results that people get from working with you. And then you want to write down the value of those results. So some of that value will be monetary, financial. Other ways that people get value from working with you is maybe in their health, in their relationships, in all different areas of their life or in their business, you know. How much would it be worth to you to clear up some of your limiting and unconscious money beliefs? So the truth is, if you cleared a belief that was going to be worth £5,000 or £10,000 to you, it doesn't really matter how long it takes for you to clear that belief. That's what it's worth to you at the bottom line. And so when you actually start digging into the value that you are providing in your services, there's a difference between value and pricing. Okay, so we want to charge our worth. We want to be owning our value. Doesn't mean to say that we're going to charge what it's worth. Some of the things that I share with people, they're priceless. You know, I can put a price on them. Beliefs that I've changed have been worth thousands of pounds to me, you know. So, you know, it's just about looking at that value, and from there you can kind of understand a little bit more in terms of what you're contributing and what you're sharing with people. So I hope that's a helpful exercise. Let me know how you go with it. I'd love to, I like to see you implement things and take action, because truthfully, you know, you can listen to these videos and there's lots of webinars, there's lots of information out there. You know, you can watch a lot of information, you can know this stuff, but you need to take action. So I'm happy to hold you accountable. Let us know in the comments when you've done this exercise, what the results are, what the benefits are. This is also a great exercise for you to be able to create your marketing copy. So any information that you put, hi Thelma and Dennis. Dennis, I love that you're here. And Thelma too. So yeah, so when you put down the benefits, you'll actually create the marketing copy, and those are the things, the information that goes in your sales pages, in your website, in emails, anything that you're putting out there to people in brochures and so forth. So it's really worth your time to do that. Hi Teresita. So just a quick comment notes. What else did I want to? Yeah, so again, around the pricing, I talk a little bit about branding as well here. Not in great detail, but you know, here's the thing: you can buy food at Tesco's, you can buy food at Marks and Spencer's, you can buy food at Harrods, Aldi, Waitrose. You know, they all have their own branding, they all have different pricing, and so you know, what you charge essentially is up to you. It's your choice, you know. So often people, when they ask me about what they're charging or their pricing, what's happening is they're looking for permission or validation. Yeah, so if you know you're feeling that you need that, then look and see, you know, why is it that you need that? Why is it that you feel uncomfortable with your pricing? The other thing that I see people do a lot, and again, I've done this in the past and sometimes I still do, I look around to see what others are charging. Nowadays, not really from a point of view of what should I charge, but just to kind of get an idea of the market, you know. So yes, you can have a look and you can see what people are charging, but you know, everybody is unique and individual. You know, when I look back over the past 10 years, I know there's been times when I've been offering services and I've seen other people, you know, charging much lower pricing, and I've seen others charging much higher pricing, and I was quite happy with my pricing. You know, my clients were happy with my pricing. So often people hold themselves back around this because they feel that maybe you're already serving some clients and you think that if you put your prices up that you would lose those clients. So here's what happens is there's a way to do this, but if those clients did leave, then there'll be new clients that will come in that will be happy to pay your new prices. Okay, that's how it works. So yeah, I'm gonna have a sip of tea in a minute. Hi Liz Josie. Okay, so yes, you need to be comfortable with your pricing, you need to be aligned with your pricing. I think I was sharing with somebody the other day, I forget sometimes whether I'm sharing it on live stream or in conversations with people, but anyway, I'll say it again if I have shared it before. With regards to your pricing, you need to be comfortable with it, because if you're not comfortable with it, then you'll find people telling you things like, I can't afford it, or, you know, how much. That's really a bit of a mirror reflection, because it's just your unconscious beliefs that have been reflected back to you. So do check. And of course, from time to time, you'll get people, and you know, there's kind of always a little bit of us and a little bit of them going on around it. So, you know, if it's like in the minority, then that's fine, because for some people maybe they can't afford it. You know, that's okay. You can hold the space for them to be able to step into it. So people, as I said, often use money as an excuse and a reason not to invest into something. They're not really saying no to you or what you're offering or your pricing. They're actually saying no to themselves. They're saying often that they're not committed enough, or they're not sure that they can get the return on investment or it's worth it to them. So it's really sometimes more about their worth than your worth. So don't take it personally. That's another thing that we tend to do as spiritual entrepreneurs. We take everything personally, you know. So be mindful of that. As long as you're happy with the pricing, you want to have a fair pricing, that you're providing the value. As long as you're providing the value, and if people put the work in, they're going to get the results, they're going to get that return on investment, then it's all good. Okay. And again, with the pricing, if you, how do you want to be seen, and who are the clients that you want to work with? If you're wanting to work with higher end clients, and if you charge a price that's too low, then they won't be looking at it, they won't be interested in it, because they'll think, you know, you get what you pay for, which, you know, generally speaking is true. And, you know, think about that. You can be charging too little, or, you know, depending on who your ideal clients are and who you want to work with, you could be charging too high. So you need to know your client, you need to know your worth, your value, you need to be aligned with your pricing. Another tip that I'll share with you is that you can have a happy price, which is a price that you would be happy to provide a service from and for, and then you can have another price, which is your ideal price. So, you know, as long as you're happy, because if you're providing a service and you don't feel happy with your pricing, you feel like you're undercharging or you should be charging more, then often what happens is that you get resentment, and then you'll be resenting your clients, you'll not be enjoying your work, and that's not good. You want to be loving what you're doing, loving your clients, loving the work that you're doing. Okay, hi Lisa. Okay, so now we've talked about the money stuff. The idea with getting clear on who your clients are and having a look at the value you're providing is so that you can kind of let go of worrying about the money, because I said earlier on that if we're worrying about money, or worrying about attracting clients, then that's what we create. We're always creating with our energy. So have a look at it, and then don't worry about it, let go of it, yeah? Then just focus on actually providing the value and making the difference and the contribution that you want to make in the world, helping your clients to get the results. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling a bit more confident in terms of your value that you're offering to people and the products or services that you're offering, and helping people transform their lives. So the other thing that I wanted to share about today is about how you do your work. Everything is about energy, and the energy that we're creating with our mindset and our emotions, who we be in the doing, is creating that energy, and your clients will also pick up on this energy. So if you're feeling resentful, you're not happy with your work, your clients are going to pick up on that. And very often then when you put offers out, you'll find that people aren't taking up the offers because, you know, maybe in your heart of hearts you're not happy with your pricing. So if you think you're charging too low on an unconscious level, you'll really not be wanting to do the work. And then, or you may have some clients that you don't enjoy working with, they're not really your ideal clients. Sometimes it takes the process for us to realise who our ideal clients are, and so, you know, if you're not happy with that, then it's, you know, they're going to pick up on that. So be in alignment with what you're offering, with what you're sharing, and put your all into everything. You know, love what you're doing, and then, you know, you can just be yourself and put everything that, you know, you want to share into that, and people will receive the value. Yeah. Okay, I can see somebody's comment, but I can't read it all here. Something about the price, but can't actually afford it. They're not clients, just in conversations. It's just gone up in my little scroll feed, so I can't read the top bit of it. And if I dare touch the screen and try and squidge down, I don't know. Ooh, a bit risky. I'll check out the comments if I miss that one, to try and keep up with any comments that you're saying. Okay, hi Yasim. I love how we can be connected in this way. We've got people from Turkey and India and Cornwall and goodness knows where, all over the place. It's amazing, isn't it? So yeah, so this applies really to your products, to your service, to everything you're doing in business. Make sure that you love it, that it's in alignment with your soul's purpose, with who you are and what you love to do and who you love to be in the world and how you love to show up. You know, I was talking a little bit about with somebody about how they market, and it's like, if there's an area, I love talking, I love speaking and sharing with people and connecting. So and I love social media because it enables us to do that, you know, without needing to go travelling so many places. So it's very convenient. So you need to think about what works for you, and your business really is create it any way you want to. So how do you want to create it? This is the whole idea in terms of getting clear on your purpose and your vision, because it's entirely up to you how you want to create your life, your business. And so your business should support your lifestyle. I'm not sure if it's okay to have a should in there, really. I don't normally advocate shoulds, but you know, let's say it could do. And why wouldn't you want your business to support your lifestyle? You know, I love travelling, so I'm blessed that I get to be able to travel, to stay with friends all over the world, to be able to teach in different countries and to be able to learn in different countries and connect with, again, with joint venture partners all over the world. So how do you want it to be? Yeah? Really have to think about that, and how you can provide that value, because there was a time in my business where I used to work a lot of one-to-one and a lot of local work, and I still do work locally and I teach locally and so forth, but I have a lot of people that travel. I'm always amazed how far people travel and that people get on planes. I feel so honoured and blessed that people come to Bournemouth to train with me. I love it. And it's the same for me, you know, if there's something I want to do, I'll travel to go and do it because I value it. So never worry about whether people will buy something from you or go for that. You know, people attract people, okay? And you attract people like you. So if you're the sort of person who, you know, is committed to something and you travel, then you'll likely attract other people that will travel as well. Yeah, we attract similar people. So if you're focused on making the difference, there may be some different business models or strategies that you haven't thought about that will help you to leverage your time. And so one of those things may be through social media, even if you're working one-to-one with people, even if you're offline, then you can use the social media. I'm trying to read Vicky's comment at the same time. Okay, I decided that I would be sent the right clients. Yeah, so that's a great intention to have, Vicky. And there's also things, you know, I was talking the other day, we've got the inner work and then there's also the outer work. So we can set the intention and we can manifest and create that. And there'll be certain things that you can do to ensure that you do get the right clients, okay? Yeah, that starts with you showing up. Often the other trick, or not trick, you know, the other thing that's just, this is how we create our reality, all right, from our being. So if you want to attract a particular client, if you want to attract ideal clients, then you also need to be the ideal client, okay? It's no good, you know, wanting to attract clients who are going to invest in something and then you're not willing to invest in other programs or, you know, invest in yourself. So we receive what we give. It's kind of like that boomerang, isn't it, in the universe? And so, yeah, always kind of come from that place of being, and then do your manifesting, but also take the other actions, you know, on the outer level. Look at your marketing, or it might be your website copy or your brochures, or maybe the talks, if you're out there speaking, the talks that you're giving, that kind of thing, so that your message is in alignment with your purpose, what you're wanting to create in your business, and also with those ideal clients that you're wanting. Hi Lisa, thank you. Hi Pagusha. So I hope that's helpful to you. I'd love to know if you've got any questions, then pop them in the comments. I'm trying to keep up with you. How does it feel? Is it making sense to you, and is it resonating with you? Hi Jackie. You're just coming on at the end now. So we've talked about providing value, we've talked again about being in alignment, about the money mindset, around your pricing, around how you can attract your ideal clients and ways that you can leverage your time in order to be able to achieve your goals and your soul's purpose. So tomorrow we are going to be looking more at beliefs and expectations. Okay, so let me know any challenges that you have around anything that's showing up in your business, really, because it all comes from our mindset and from our being. And so tomorrow I'm going to dive into some of the beliefs that you'll want to have that will help you to have the success in your business, and also some of the beliefs that hold us back. I know we've touched on a few of them. So have a look and see any areas in your business that you would like to change or transform, and what kind of beliefs you might have running that are creating that reality. And tomorrow I will be sharing with you some of these beliefs, and I'll probably also be doing some energetic work with you as well, so that we can reprogram your unconscious mind so that you're aligned for success in your life and also in your business. Okay, my darlings, so I've really enjoyed connecting with you. I will be back tomorrow. As I say, we'll be talking about beliefs and expectations. If you haven't already joined us in the Wealthy Business Goddess group, then please do so. There's some free gifts there waiting for you. One is the Sacred Money Archetypes quiz, which is an amazing tool, and I'm really loving to find out your archetypes and see how they're helping you or hindering you sometimes in your business if you're not in alignment with them or they're not all aligned together. So that's an amazing tool there for you, and there's some other goodies there. So hop over to Wealthy Business Goddess group, join us there, and I will see you again tomorrow. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.